In today's video, we're going to talk about the importance of having a forward focus. Stay tuned, I think you'll find this useful.
Who are you living for? What are they asking for? Trying to be everyone's favorite, weighs you down every day while you parade in the frenzy. Be careful not to run far from home.
Hello there everyone, and welcome back to The Lovely Grind. My name is Michael Preby, and my website's lovelygrind.com. That's where you can find information about my coaching, my courses, and my support and success monthly membership area. It's also where you can find a whole lot of blog posts, so I hope you'll check out lovelygrind.com, and I welcome you back to today's video, which is about the importance of having a forward focus. Now, when a person is going through challenging times in life, including a healing process, it can be super easy to get stuck in the past. And this can happen in several ways. First, we might get stuck constantly analyzing the past, wondering what happened in the past that led to how we feel now, looking for wrong turns, second-guessing decisions, and in general, just continually walking down a mental loop of days and hours that have already gone by. Another way that we get stuck in the past is by beating ourselves up about the past, ruminating on specifically past mistakes or things we wish we'd done differently, wallowing in feelings of guilt over things we wish we'd done differently, feeling perhaps even shame over missteps. Again, in general, just beating ourselves up by being stuck in negative thoughts about the past. A third way we might get stuck in the past is by looking at it through rose-colored glasses that might not present an entirely accurate picture of the past. Yes, there was indeed good in the past, but was it all good all the time? Certainly not. There were also challenges and pains back then too. The problem with looking at the past through rose-colored glasses is that we then think our best days are behind us, when that's not true, and that idea isn't going to serve a person. Again, there needs to be a forward focus in order to make progress and move forward. So in today's video, I'm going to look at three quotes, three ideas, and what they have to offer a person as far as helping you to find a forward focus. And the first that I'm going to focus on is actually from the Apostle Paul. In Philippians 13:13, Paul writes, "But this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forward to those things which are ahead." Now, the Apostle Paul, if you're not familiar with his story, yes, was perhaps the greatest spreader of the Christian faith in history and the greatest Christian writer of the New Testament. Now, he wasn't always a Christian. He was brought up Jewish, and in fact, he was a very educated but legalistic Jew, and he persecuted Christians. He was converted into Christianity by a very mystical and personal experience with Christ. But after that conversion, he certainly had a lot to feel bad about. He had a lot of reasons he could have stayed stuck in the past. He had a lot of things he felt guilty about. Not only was he aggressive towards Christians, he persecuted them and violently. So he certainly had a lot of baggage. But he also had a newfound faith in Christ, something that frees us from baggage of the past, something that erases the mistakes and missteps of the past and frees a person from guilt. That faith then gives a person hope, hope that there are good things in the future to look forward to, both on this earth and in the eternity to come. As Paul said, to live is Christ and to die is gain. So we really have the best of both worlds with the Christian faith, something to look forward to here on earth, even in times of challenge, and something to look forward to forevermore in eternity. So focusing on the writings of Paul and on his example is a great way to help us keep a forward focus in this life. The second quote that I'd like to focus on says this: "Never live in the past, but always learn from it." Now, are there things that you wish you would have done differently in the past? Or are there circumstances or decisions that you wish would have gone differently in the past? Guaranteed the answer is yes, because that's the case for every human being living on this planet. We never have a perfect guidebook to help us navigate each and every tumultuous situation or surprising situation or unforeseen set of circumstances that comes up as we're living on this earth, right? We do the best we can with the information and the guidance and the fortitude we feel we have at the time. But sometimes we make missteps, or we make decisions we wish we could take back. Do we want to stay stuck ruminating on these things, or do we want to learn from them? Obviously, we want to learn from them. That then makes us wiser and stronger and helps to make our future path smoother, right? There's no shame in having made mistakes or missteps in the past. But if we keep repeating them and never learn from them, then in effect we're doomed into a cycle of frustration. Let's not look at the past with guilt. Let's not look at the past and beat ourselves up, but let's look at the mistakes of the past and learn from them. That makes a person wiser and stronger. And again, that's going to help you keep a forward focus if that's how you approach any past missteps or mistakes. And finally, the last quote we're going to focus on is from a favorite songwriter of mine, Billy Joel. And these lyrics come from a song called Keeping the Faith. It says, "The good old days weren't always good, and tomorrow ain't as bad as it seems." Now that talks about that idea of not looking at the past through rose-colored glasses. When we're going through a challenging time, it can be so tempting to think that the better days are all behind us, the good days are all behind us, and the future only holds more pain and confusion. That's simply not the case. Even in the best of times in the past, there were challenges, or things that didn't go our way, or things we were worried about. If we look at it realistically, that's the truth. The good old days weren't always perfect, and neither will the future be as bad as we fear it might when we're at our lowest. Even if there are some challenges in the future, there will be good times in the future. There will be good experiences in the future. There will be moments of joy in the future, especially if we approach the future again with an attitude that learns from mistakes of the past, that focuses on faith, and that works hard at cultivating little moments of joy in life and having an attitude of gratitude that counts blessings. These things are going to help to ensure that tomorrow is not going to be all bad, and neither will next week or the next month. I hope that this video has helped you to recognize the importance of having a forward focus, and maybe helps you by giving you some ideas as to how to cultivate that forward focus on a regular basis. My name is Michael Preeby. My website's lovelygrind.com. Please go there and check out my blog posts, information about my coaching, courses, and membership area. I love that you come and check out these videos. I hope you'll keep watching. And until next time, please remember to take care of yourself and your dreams.